Computer coding for kids. Lessons for every pupil in England from September. But are there enough trained teachers? From September, every child in England will have to learn computer coding. But are there enough trained teachers to do the job? Today, the Education Secretary called it the language of the future. Now, to most of us, this little programme makes no sense at all. In fact, it's an illustration of the kind of instruction that could run this next report. Here's our technology correspondent, Rory Kesslin-Jones. His report contains some flashing images.
Meet Ruby and Sienna, primary school pupils who have programmed this car using a computer language called Python. It sounds quite difficult to me.
Yeah, it's quite hard to learn it, but eventually you can get the hang of it.
I've picked it up quite quickly, but then I know that some people have been struggling with it.
From next September, every child at a state school in England will have to start learning computer coding.
If you're not doing what you should be doing, I can actually lock you out.
Michael Gove thinks the next generation could be out in the cold if they don't learn these skills. At an educational technology fair, he came to trumpet a revolution in the way children learn about computers.
I don't think anyone can deny that schools will be a better place and children will be better prepared for the future if they understand the language of the future, and that is computer programming.
The aim is to transform the way children understand computers. So, from this coming September, ICT is replaced as a subject by something called computing. That will include coding, learning how to program computers, perhaps even making mobile phone apps, for instance. The problem is there are over 16,000 secondary school ICT teachers, and many of them won't be up to speed on computer coding. Then there are 160,000 primary school teachers who'll also have to understand the subject. So, a big job ahead, training teachers to bring computing alive. This primary school head teacher is a coding enthusiast, but says training his staff is an enormous challenge.
The amount of staff development that we need to commit time to allow those teaching staff to develop the understanding of coding, to know what it is that's expected from the curriculum, never mind the practicalities of teaching coding to children.
And that's going to happen in every school across England?
Oh, I think that's going to be very difficult to do in a very short space of time. So we're very much up against it.
The promise is that the new curriculum will prove an exciting way of introducing computing concepts. But thousands of teachers may worry about whether they've the time to learn a new language before they have to start teaching it. Rory Kesslin-Jones, BBC News, East London.